Today, we're tackling a matrix problem, finding special positions. It's about efficiently identifying specific elements that meet unique criteria within their row and column. The naive approach is straightforward, but can we optimize it significantly? Given a binary matrix, where elements are either 0 or 1, we need to count how many special positions exist. A position is special if the element at that position is a 1, and it's the only one in its entire row, and it's the only one in its entire column. We simply return the total count of such special positions. The brute force strategy is to iterate through every cell in the matrix. If we find a 1, we then check its entire row to see if any other ones exist. If not, we then check its entire column for other ones. Only if both checks pass do we increment our special count. This approach is inefficient because for each one, we rescan its entire row and column, leading to redundant checks. This results in a time complexity of O, m times n times, m plus n, and space complexity of big O of 1, constant time. The key insight to optimize this is to pre-compute the count of ones for each row and each column. Instead of rescanning every time, we can store this information once. We'll declare two arrays, one for row sums and one for column sums. In a first pass, we iterate through the matrix, and whenever we encounter a 1, we increment the corresponding row sum and the corresponding column sum. After this initial pass, our row sum and column sum arrays will tell us exactly how many ones are in each row and column. Then, in a second pass, we iterate through the matrix again. If a cell contains a 1, we check if its row sum is exactly 1 and its column sum is also exactly 1. If both conditions are met, we've found a special position and increment our total count. Let's trace this with an example. Consider a 3 by 3 matrix, row 0 is 1 0 0, row 1 is 0 0 1, and row 2 is 1 0 0. We initialize our row sum and column sum arrays to all zeros. First pass, at 0 0, it's a 1. Row 0 sum becomes 1, column 0 sum becomes 1. At 1 2, it's a 1. Row 1 sum becomes 1, column 2 sum becomes 1. At 2 0, it's a 1. Row 2 sum becomes 1, column 0 sum becomes 2. Notice column 0 now has 2 ones. All other cells are 0, so sums remain unchanged. Second pass, at 0 0, it's a 1. Is row 0 sum 1? Yes. Is column 0 sum 1? No, it's 2. So, not special. At 1 2, it's a 1. Is row 1 sum 1? Yes. Is column 2 sum 1? Yes. This is special, count becomes 1. At 2 0, it's a 1. Is row 2 sum 1? Yes. Is column 0 sum 1? No, it's 2. Not special. After iterating through the entire matrix, our final count is 1. The only special position is at row 1, column 2, because it's the sole one in its row and the sole one in its column. You'll spot this pattern when you need to check properties of an element relative to its entire row or column, and those checks are repeated for many elements. Anytime you see redundant full row or full column scans, think about pre-calculating sums or counts. This optimized approach has a time complexity of O, m times n, due to 2 passes over the matrix. The space complexity is O, m plus n, for storing the row and column sums. This pre-computation strategy is powerful. Try the next problem using this same pattern. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more DSA insights.